Number 15 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 15.
Leading off the inning, Ivan Abreu, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And now a pitch on the way. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Margot's under it, one away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leading play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
One down now, one down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, one man out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
1 out, nobody on. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The right fielder,
and that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here. They earned it.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. San Diego used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dinelson Lamet picks up his team-best 14th win in this one. Shane Bieber struck out 10 in the losing effort. Number 15 hammers down the save, his 51st of the season, best in the league. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres: 4 runs. For Cleveland, 3 runs on 3 hits. Your attention,
Number
please.
15 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 15.
To the plate, Will Smith. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Tough situation, down one here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Let's go.
And it's fouled away. Seager, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Padres, with their 80th win to pace the division. Austin Schultz gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Number 15 records the save, a league-leading 52nd of the season for him. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game.
player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Number 15 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 15.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here we go, boys.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Final strike for the Twins. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare. Matter, and that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor.
Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
15 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the Padres, number 15.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Roman Quinn. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
The count is 1-2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Harper.
First pitch. Way.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And it's gone.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The San Diego Padres rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Randy Chavis earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Number 15 closes the door for the save, his 53rd of the season, which leads the league. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Your
Number
attention, please.
15 enters from
Now
the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 15.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate.
Leading up
He went
for
down
the
on strikes
Phillies.
last time up.
The
Hey,
left fielder.
not impossible,
Number
but
23.
highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Meyer is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Josh Donaldson
batting,
digging in
third
now.
baseman.
He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Donaldson.
Hey, you got one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Ball, that's inside.
Scott Kingery will be next. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. And in steps Scott Kingery. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Kingery.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, we got 2. 2 down.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball.
And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, here we go, guys.
No
Oh,
offer on
inside.
that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Philly down to their last strike.
1-1-1.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dinelson Lamet earns win number 15, tops on the staff, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Vince Velasquez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Number 15 wraps it up for the save, his league-leading 54th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres. Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
15
your
will
attention,
take the ball
please.
now as
Pitching for the Padres, number 15.
striding in to start the ninth, Andreas Morales, and they'll need him to get something going here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Lonnie Chisenhall will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Hey, come on, guys.
Fouled off. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 7 homers and 19 driven in. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Striding into the box, Wesley Ward, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him, and he's way off balance with the swing there. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Arizona down to its last strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Still 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
I got 3 and 2.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base.
And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, a lot of people would never consider a reliever with the Cy Young Award. Hey, we can argue that point, but I know this for certain. He deserves a few votes. That's 55 saves on the year. And I'll tell you, he's a rare talent.
7-4 the final finish today. The Friars put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Robbie Erlin records the victory, his 13th of the year. Number 15 earns the save out of the bullpen, his 55th of the campaign. That total leads the league. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame.
Great job today.